Hey guys, how's it going? It's Andre here again, and I've got another amazing case study for you guys today. What I'm going to show you today is exactly how we took a company that had no online marketing whatsoever to now getting over 190 leads in just a few months' time. And out of those 190 leads, they closed 38 jobs with an average ticket value of 23,000. So they made $874,000 in return with their ad spend. And as you can see here, our average cost per lead is $42. And what I'm going to show you today is exactly how we did it. Now, one thing I need to get right off the bat is this is our campaign structure. It's really not that special, and you really don't need anything else besides this. Besides having good keywords, there isn't a hell of a lot that you can actually target for bathrooms with people that have actual intent. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of keywords that say cost, there's a lot of keywords about design ideas. Those keywords are never gonna actually result in a sale, and therefore the amount of keywords that we're actually targeting is not very much at all. As you'll see here, we've got one campaign that's running at only $50 a day. That's all we really need. We've got one ad group that's running, and we've tried other ad groups with like locations, en suites, and cost/price. And they just haven't really worked in the past, and therefore I have just dropped it. You can see our average conversion rate is 10%. Now we do high-end bathrooms, so we don't actually want to target that many keywords, and we don't need our conversion rate to be crazy high because we only want serious buyers. So what we're doing on our landing page is basically disqualifying people from coming through. That way we're only getting leads that we actually want. So we're kicking out a lot of keywords that we don't want. We're kicking out a lot of people that don't have the money. And therefore, we only have one ad group with a 10% conversion rate, and the client's very happy with that. So back to our campaign, we only have one ad group because that's all we need. By all means, you can try cost-related keywords. You can try en-suite related keywords. You can try laundries, but we're not doing laundries. And essentially, all you need to do is make sure that your keywords are done right, and you're basically just testing different ads all the time. So in this campaign here, we've got a lot of different ads that we've tried. We're basically just looking for the one that gets us the best result. Some of these, as you can see, cost per lead of 150. That's no good to us. It's too expensive for paying for a good lead. So in terms of ads, all we're really doing is just testing which ad gives us the best click-through rate and which one actually gets us the best results. Now, because we're not getting too many leads per month with a low budget, what we're doing is we're tracking every single lead, and then we're tracking which lead got us the best inquiry. So what I mean by that is the client gives me a list of all the leads and what the feedback is on each lead. And what I can do is I can actually look back at every single keyword that got the conversion, and I can see which keywords are actually getting us the best results. So essentially, in terms of your keyword report, if you just go all time, you'll see that I've excluded quite a few keywords that just don't mean anything to us. And I've got a very extensive negative keyword list that I started out with because I know a lot of these keywords are just never going to actually result in a sale. Now, I'm not going to show you the exact keywords that we're running, but in terms of negative keywords, you can see I've got a very extensive list of 20,000 keywords that I just do not want to target, because what you'll find is even if you look up some of these keywords up on Google, it's not really someone actively looking for a bathroom renovation. You want to basically remove that. You don't want that on your campaign at all, because you're just going to be wasting money. Essentially, what I've designed here is a campaign that is very strict, and there's not a lot of keywords that we're actually running our ads for. But the keywords we are running the ads for, one, we're getting a very favorable cost per click. And the way we've got that cost per click is we've made the landing page very intuitive with a high conversion rate. The engagement rate is super high on it too. We've got a lot of amazing photos on the landing page. And by the way, we're not using a website either. This is just using a landing page. And that's what you want to use. If you're using a website, people are just going to scroll around on the website. They're going to get distracted. They're going to have a look at all your photos. Whereas if someone wants a bathroom, we want to make it as easy as possible for them to inquire with us so that we can use our sales process to book in the site visit and actually close the job. And essentially what our job is to get the most amount of leads that are actively looking for a bathroom, and the client can now go through his sales process to book in the site visit, do up the design, and close the job. So essentially all the client really needs is a really good sales process, and he needs the really good leads as well. In terms of actual conversions, you only want to be tracking form submissions and calls. Both calls and lead forms we get very good leads from. We're not finding any lack of quality of lead with either one. What we are finding is the lead forms, if you don't have a survey or a whole list of questions that you ask people before they can even submit the form, you're going to get a lot of bad quality leads. So my suggestion to you is, instead of using a form, use use a survey, so it only shows one question at a time. And with that one question at a time, people can fill it out so it's easier. But if they don't want to answer a question, we immediately kick them out because we don't want people coming through that aren't interested or just looking for a price. So in terms of price, we've removed any keywords that include the word price or cost or how much, because we don't want to show our ads for that at all. So in terms of a campaign structure, it's very simple. And all we're really doing is just finding out which keywords are getting us the best results in terms of quality of lead and how fast we can actually close the job. So what you'll find is you'll always want to have just 2 ads running at a time. But if you have 3, eventually you'll find that maybe ad 2 is just not generating results. And therefore we're going to cut that out. Now, another thing we're going to try, but the volume is definitely not there, is you can try a luxury keyword ad group, luxury ad group, and then you can run just 2 ads for luxury. So here, what you've got is a luxury landing page where it's basically an identical landing page of the one we already had, but now all the copywriting is going to be changed. So it says luxury bathrooms in whatever city that you're in. So that's something we're testing out. I don't have conclusive data on that yet because we're already getting lots of really quality leads from just a normal campaign. One thing I need to point out is you guys are selling very much high ticket services, 20, 30, some of these bathrooms are worth 50,000, 60,000. You need a really nice landing page because if you don't have a nice landing page that shows off your services, you will not succeed. If they're going to be spending that much money with you, they need to know that when they spend that money with you, they're going to get the result that they want. And if your website either looks bad or doesn't have quality photos of what their dream outcome is, you're not going to succeed. You're going to get a much lower quality leads because people who have money want to spend money. So when you have a really nice website that shows off all your great reviews, shows off all your great photos, shows off all your team, shows off all the other benefits of your service, you're going to be doing considerably better. If you're going to get anything out of this case study today, is you need a really nice landing page. Now, I'm not going to show you the exact landing page we're using, but if you do want a landing page guide on how to make a really high converting and nice landing page, I'll leave a link for that in the video description below. Essentially, you need a really nice landing page. And if you're going to do anything with this landing page, just have your best photos on there. Have photos of your team. Have video testimonials of your clients. Those are what really drives up your conversion rate, and your conviction rate is going to be much higher too. So that's going to be it for this video today. Not a super long one, just want to show off some results. Now, if you did get some value out of this video and you are a bathroom renovation company that could benefit from using our services and running your Google ads for you profitably, you can book a call with my team below and I'm more than happy to speak to you and show you what results are possible for your bathroom renovation company.